Hey everyone, WW2 here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wanna keep these fighters in the air. Man, they didn't even try to bomb us last time. I'm assuming that the fact no bombers got through really discouraged them. Okay, I don't think I actually need to move these guys over there. The Soviets don't seem to be gearing up for anything. Well, let's destroy that. Have to waste another one on it. Oh, that works. Oh, I see. The French just put a destroyer over there, so he's moving some planes in to attack it. Alright, over there. What in the world was that? For a second, I thought I saw him able to stop in the mountains over there. That was weird. Okay, right, so we got a bunch of things to do. We're just gonna hit Hainan with everything we've got, basically, right? I'm gonna start it out with Blackburns. I'm gonna put him up here. I want to try and keep an eye out for that pile of battleships and the transport. I don't know when they're gonna show up. Wow, he's only got like 3 guys in this thing? I think I'm gonna take my Lancasters in Hanoi and move them up to Amov. That way, if we do come across those transports, or that transport, we can kill it. Because locating it does us no good if it's out of range. And Lancasters have a lot of range, but things have been out of it before. When I would really rather they were within range, so... You know, I'm just gonna move all of them. right, there's an exposed Chi-Ha up north somewhere, isn't there? There is. I know he's been shipping them out of there, and I don't know how many he's got inside, though. If it's just the one, we might be able to hold it here and kill it. He's got two, this will take a while. Okay, he's got more than one. With hits like that, though, it won't take too long. I forget, what happened with the Bismarcks last turn? Does Germany only have one left? Two. I cannot remember where they are. Oh, yeah, that square's useless. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so he's on Cairo. Nope, this square can also be improved. Those should be the last two for Cairo, I think. Yeah, that's the last square for over here. I don't have to worry about this anymore. And these guys are fully improved, right? That's so it can work the other desert square. Yeah, you can already work everything, so I don't have to worry about that. I think just because why not, you might as well put roads on everything else too. want to move them up, but I also want to kill this tank while I have a chance. Okay, if I get a really good bombing, we can finish it off right now. Dang it. I guess I could have just moved them up from Hong Kong. I forgot, I had more there. Where was that thing? Is that in Ningpo or Shanghai? It's hard to tell. Because my bombers are being morons. Hit at the actual target, please. I think it was in Shanghai. Alright. Hainan is ours. Does Japan have any subs I need to worry about? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, well then I'm going to move the Belfasts and the heavy cruisers, but the rest of the fleet I'm not going to worry too much about. 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, they can't make it. Now, what are we looking at on Yamato's? 13 still. Man, he builds them fast. Okay, I think our extra British infantry and flak are safe to move up. Okay, I think this is the next one to come online. And when it does, that can start producing infantry. I need another worker. I was careless and let some pollution happen and haven't gotten rid of it yet. Probably one of them will do it. Okay, Guam's already been rushed. I don't have anything else to worry about on that front. Let's run a destroyer route, see what we're looking at here. Still new Type 7? Yep. Okay. That's a decent pile of tanks. I need more Valentines and Matildas before I commit to anything. It's also probably not enough infantry. Not that the infantry are a huge deal if you have tanks. You want some around to do specific jobs, but they're not that essential. Of course, after I have a handful of Blenheims, I'll probably turn this into infantry production again, so I can keep getting more. No one is building Matildas, though, right? Yeah. You're building Lancasters, which is just too valuable to stop. What does your Matilda production look like? One every 4 turns? Wow, what's your Lancaster? Oh, you were building Spitfires, that's right, 1 every 3. Yeah, you keep doing that for Matildas. It's gonna be tricky. I forgot I had all these submarines up here. I haven't really been checking for passing destroyers, but or subs, but I haven't been worried about it either. I'm just waiting for Soviet Russia to go to war with Turkey. That explains how they got them so quickly in the game that I played, because I couldn't watch them. I just saw a bunch of progress made all of a sudden. I assumed they went through the mountains, but there's no roads through the mountains. They probably just signed a rite of passage with Persia, like they did here, went around, came storming in, and took everything in 1 or 2 turns, and then they just had to fight Istanbul, which took 3 turns, I think, total, of just constant attacks, and then it was out. Alright, well, I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, so let's hop over to next turn. Where are you going? Just sort of waiting for Russia to wipe them out now. That's unfortunate, because when Russia does, and I inevitably go to war with Russia, we're going to have to fight in Turkey, which means I'm going to need an army waiting in the Middle East. Or at least an air force, just to repel whatever he attacks with. But by the time we go to war with Russia, my plan is to also have defeated Italy, Germany, and Japan. Probably not Finland. Since Russia's taken out Sweden, we're going to have to head up there anyway. And getting Finland in the middle of both Russian sides, it's just not worth it. So I'll probably just go up, take out Finland on my way, because they'll be the last Axis power alive. And then take Russia or Sweden back from Russia again. That's too bad. I was hoping to spare as many neutral powers as possible. Just for fun. I don't want to see the whole world. I mean, you know, as an allied power, you're trying not to conquer everything, is the way that I see it. Otherwise, I would take the Ooh, hello. But with Sweden wiped out, there's nothing I can do to bring them back. I doubt I'm ever going to concern myself with South America. We're just going to completely ignore their existence. They don't do anything anyway. There we go. I was waiting for it. The question is, who are they going to see as the easy target next? They may go through Germany and take Yugoslavia and Greece. That would be something. I would love them to go to war with Finland. But I think as far as the game is concerned, Finland is a part of Alliance 1. Or Alliance 2. They're not just Finland. So the game takes into account that if you attack Finland, you're going to have to fight Germany and Italy too. And if Russia doesn't feel like it's going to do that, and Germany, if Russia doesn't feel like it's up to doing that, It's just not going to invade them. Now, that should mean they won't actively go to war with us either, as long as we meet their demands. Russia's got a lot of tanks. They're going to take Turkey, and Turkey's not going to be able to stop them. Get a factory going. Oh. I just jumped something ahead without paying close enough attention. Oh, we have paratrooper planes? When did that happen? Oh, I don't have an aqueduct yet. Dang it. Okay, so we got 4 people in there. How expensive is it to rush an aqueduct? 320? Just do it. I want that thing to grow. And you definitely don't build British militia. I don't need that. Build barracks. If my Lancasters from mainland can reach here, we can sink this one too. I don't know if they can, though. I doubt it. What this does mean is all the ones that are in Saipan are going to get a free turn of healing. I'm hoping that with that free turn, they sail over to the mainland to try to harass me, and I can sink them too. I want to clear the Yamatos out of this area, because I'm sort of locked in here until I do. Okay, all of you guys move. You two. Can you reach? Nope. They could from Hainan, but not worth it. They're more useful elsewhere. Hold on. Just because I don't want to deal with seeing that. There. There we go. Let's see if we can take this thing. There any more planes in Shanghai? Now it's impossible to tell. The screen jumps all over the place. Why does it do that? Gotta kill that before it actually heals. That's the one that shot down my Lancaster. An elite one is really much more annoying to deal with than a veteran. Gotta get one more hit though. Okay, now. That was a complete accident. I mean, not really an accident. I did want to look over there. I did not expect to actually see anything. Taking out the transports is important. I'll settle for the battleships if I can get them. One hit point a bomb is not good. Come on. Well, if he'll load a plane in here every time I bomb, like every turn he puts another one in, it gives us a perfect opportunity to just take out his whole air force. It looks like most of his cities don't have hospitals, which is weird because the computer normally prioritizes hospital production. It loves population, so it'll irrigate everywhere and put in aqueducts and hospitals even if they put nothing else in. I think I'm just going to send these Valentines up to the Middle East, so that if we do come into conflict with Russia, I'll have some soldiers in the area. Food is 6 there. Also 6 there. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like a mine affects it at all. It must be some weird thing with population growth in the game. I think I'll send these guys up to Guam, or try to. It depends. It'll be tricky if I do. Because I really don't want to lose a transport full of Anzacs. Maybe I won't. I think I'll just send them over here. If I want to send them over to Saipan to take it, I can do it from the mainland. Or I can more effectively guarantee their safety. I think after those guys finish with those squares, that'll be about as good as that city gets. So we got roads on all of these. Yep, he's working the only ones he can. Still put some more on these forests. Bismarck might jump out and sink these destroyers. Or at least one of them. I told one to go to Cardiff. I didn't mean to. Okay, do I have some free Valentines? Wow, I got a couple of them. I'm gonna use one. Commando is still healing. I can attack with an Anzac. They got lots of hit point and equivalent attack. Okay, so we're still going to have to move across a hill to get at Shanghai. But we might be able to get it next turn. How many Matilda have I got? Cool. These guys are like walking fortresses. Rolling fortresses, I guess. Canada infantry are some of my real heavy hitters. I could move the flak. No, I can't move the flak. They used all their movement just to get here. And I'll leave one of these. No, I'm going to send him with the others. Yeah, that way I have garrison on hand just in case. The others are out of movement, so they'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go in there. As long as a Yamato doesn't show up and bombard it, we'll be fine. So I need to have someone observe down here somewhere. I can watch where it goes. And then we finish this thing off on our turn. This is his only 2 remaining battleships, his last destroyer, and one of his only 2 transports. Okay, someone did sink the heavy cruisers and the transport that was there. I'm assuming the Americans and their planes. We take out these, he'll only have 1 transport and Yamatos, which is ideal. Oh, there's 2 of those. I was like, I remember that being farther away. There's a objective point marker on that, too. I guess I don't have to worry about it. If it's important to the AI, once I wipe out Japan, someone will go take it, assuming they haven't already. Okay. And of course... I guess I could just leave these guys on the coast, since they're going to be over here bombarding anything that moves anyway. I could set up some sort of radar or something. To, like, keep an eye on it. Okay, no Type 9 yet. Cool. Yeah, if America does not construct the road through here, and I don't know if it'll actually show up unless I have a map from them or something. If they don't actually do that on their own, I will. I'll just send some people down through America. They'll walk the length of Mexico down to here, and then we will dig the road. It's funny, Guatemala's a city. There's so many countries in Central America, I can never keep them all straight anyway. If I played as America in the game, my first order of business... I mean, first we're trying to get roads and stuff connected, and we're trying to connect the Alaskan furs with the rest, but we're also sending, like, organizing whatever military we have and going to war with Mexico. Because you can get a decent bit of production and a lot of money and I think some extra luxuries if you take everything from... Because Mexico also has incense, which America does not, I don't... Oh no, you got one there. Mexico's still a country. And they've got a decent bit of stuff, and so you just fight your way all the way through everything. Man, that's nuts. Argentina's just unified this whole area now. Unified. And in quotation marks. Okay, so... I guess let's go over next turn. Frickin' Portugal. And Turkey. Turkey is coming back. I guess their guys may retreat back into Persia to try to come help the homeland. Yeah. It makes sense. You absolutely should. You're about to lose everything. Not that those 2 infantry are going to make a difference. I wonder if they start with the whole map explored, or if they have to go explore it, and that's why they are so intent on going everywhere. On Brazil? Why, though? You can't even get there. What went to... Huh? Well, and now they're going to attack Georgetown. I don't have any defenses down there. Well, they're going to attack Georgetown if America reaches them. I might want to close off the isthmus. As long as they can't get anything down there, which, depending on what planes and ships they have, they might be able to. I should just rush a couple... I can't get anything but militia in Georgetown, actually. That still should be good enough. I think the best Brazil has is regular infantry, and maybe light tanks. But Georgetown doesn't have much to boast either, so... If I lose the city down there because of America, I'm gonna be pissed. Maybe they heard me talking about all the benefits you can get by invading things. They decided they wanted some. Ooh. We're gonna get him. Okay, they should be at the edges of that city. See, if I had a large army here, a large air force, now would be the perfect time to strike, because you can kill so many of them before they could even respond. This is, I think, probably just a fraction of what Russia actually has. I'm assuming they're going to take Erzurum this turn. Of course, Turkey is also on a high difficulty. Their units have been barreling all over the place. They've probably already swarmed out onto the hills, and so Russia, before attacking the cities, is going to attack the exposed individual units. Oh my goodness, that is so many. I don't have a spy in them, so I don't know how many they have, but I knew it was going to be a lot. And like I said, those tanks are not weak. They got hefty hit points, and they got like a 17 attack, which is enough to overcome everything but a Matilda in my army. This is not going to be fun to watch all of them move again next turn. Especially because I can't even see what's going on. Uh-oh. Okay, it's really not good. I should rush that manufacturing plant. I don't want to waste a bunch of production on that thing, but if we go to war here, I'm going to need it able to do whatever else I need to do. Oh, yep, I took it. I don't like that guy retreating into Damascus. Maybe it's because it's neutral territory. He can heal there. Either way, I'm pulling my planes out of Malta. Things have just heated up a little more. This is so many. Even if I do hit them with everything I've got, I'm not going to be able to stop this army. I can hurt them, though. But they would barrel over the rest of Persia, and that would not be ideal for the future. And if they get into India, I have no way to... Like, I don't have any garrison forces there at all. My ideal situation would be I have troops in Persia waiting for them when I go to war. So that I can help them hold the line, keep an eye on things, and fight off any future guys. Oh, I guess there is that one hill that passed through the hills there between Baku and Erzurum. They can use that if they could clear away the fortresses, which he might do. Okay, I think I'm putting future, like at least a line of Matildas on these back cities. That way I have some defense. This is Spitfires. Where are my Spitfires? Oh, I was scrolled down. I was so confused. I thought the list looked small. I'm assuming the United States had a ship or something that accidentally ran over the top of a Brazilian something or other. More turn, that city will be online. Yep, almost full health again. Blenheim. Oh, that's a Kate. I figured they'd probably move a couple of fighters in. Fighters are gonna try to destroy it, though. You guys are gonna at least deal with the planes in here. Okay, our forces being right on the edges of Shanghai has likely caused them to panic a little bit, which only works in our favor. His Shihan infantry are just sort of stuck out in the middle of nowhere now, with no way back. If I can take this city, they're stuck. I guess that infantry could attack, but what's he gonna do? Die on Matilda? The odds are about as against him as they possibly could be. Get this thing before it can get under fighter cover. One more turn and it'll probably be beyond my reach for a while. And if he's busy sending out his Yamatos as escorts, it keeps him from using them to bombard, which which is the only real threat that they pose. They can sink my ships too, but they have to actually catch one of the ships out in the open. These battleships are slower, far less dangerous. Apparently Shanghai has been under a lot of attack. It's the only thing that explains how many elites are in here. Sometimes I'll find one elite, like I did in Canton, which did suffer a ton of attacks. Okay, so we got 2 in there. There we go. No more battleships. Okay, so he's got like 5 or 6 defenders in there total. How are your guys so bad at bombing that you can't even hit a fighter? The thing has a terrible defense. Like, this is a bad fighter. Its defense is 5. Your bomber is 8. You should be able to hit it at least once. I'm not super worried about them. They're not even in the air yet, so we can deal with them next turn. Figures. Oh, please tell me I'm not out of Lancasters. I can't actually finish them off. Are you kidding me? I only got a handful of them out here. And you're just attacking citizens now. Ah, come on. Alright, well, at least the battleships are gone. Friggin' useless Lancasters. What in the world are you doing? It's not this hard. Well, You're gonna get away, unfortunately. Oh, this Blenheim, it reaches here, right? Yeah. My goodness, this city has a ton of growth. Okay. I think I'm gonna go down here and start working on this one. This city has been in limbo for ages. I could put something up here. Oh. I can't get by because of that guy. I would love it if he cleared that up for me. And just go down here with the others. That one stupid square in Belgium, I keep forgetting about that. I think they're still unreasonable about rites of passage. You attack Spain one time and everyone loses their minds. I don't mind the computer remembering if you actually do break your deals and promises, but I didn't. I had no alliance with Spain. I just bombed them. And we're in a locked alliance. If there were a way to make this impossible, you think it would have been done, so that people didn't have this sort of a reaction. I guess the real solution is just always fully declare war before you get to this point. Like, don't bomb out of the blue. Bomb after actually formally declaring war. Yeah, dang it. Just out of range. Well, let's finish off these planes. How many more are here? Oh, I got quite a few. Try to take out this. Now everything on Shanghai. Yep, so that we can kill all the citizens. That's definitely what I want. Ooh, gotcha. Just the one, though? It's still something else that he can't use as an escort. Nope, we got them both. Well, maybe it won't die, but I can at least hit it. Awesome. And Shanghai was a big city, too. It really got reduced a bunch. Okay, let's wage war on Japan now. Hit him with the Valentine. Awesome. Come on. Thank you. I was about to be very unhappy. Okay, now we're starting to get access to more and more roads. I'm still not going to move my Air Force, so we're going to hold position here. If he's got any Chihas stationed at Nanking, they can attack by going here, and then one space and hitting. Otherwise, they're going to have to take several turns, and we're out of range of infantry. I want to keep my Blackburns here, so we can try to take this city next turn. I'll bomb it into the ground, try to kill off any survivors with Lancasters, and drop an infantry on it. Okinawa, I think we're going to wait for a while. Probably at least until I've taken up to here. I'm going to try to push them all the way up, and I'm going to have to keep moving my Air Force basically every turn to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they haven't even started yet. Now, about this problem. Can't have that many, right? Just the 2. Ah, dang it. Now, Brest is a special case as far as cities go. It doesn't have any cities around it, which means they can't put fighters in the air without me being able to reach them, right? So, like, let's say I took the fighters out in Antwerp. They could put them in Brussels. And now I could start bombing Brussels and Antwerp, but then they can put them in Cologne, and that'll also cover Brussels. And I might be able to bomb that too, maybe. And then they can put them in Dusseldorf. Like, there's so much overlap that unless you can take all of them out at once, and then prevent them from building any more, they're going to keep getting you every now and then. But Brest is so far out of the way, they can't do that. Let's use the Lancasters from over here first. Just good. Can they reach all of this? Okay, yeah, we're good then. Yeah, the AA is a problem. As far as bombers go, Lancasters have some of the best defense that there is. But it is still an issue. It's not like fighting Yamatos. I have no fear when it comes to fighting Yamatos because they have no way of defending themselves against planes. That's the other nice thing about convoys now. With no regular battleships or destroyers, there is no anti-air defense. None. Unless he sends a carrier out with some fighters on it, and the computer just doesn't do that. Okay, please kill it. See if we can finish off any bomber or any fighters, too. Nope, we're just going to destroy a bunch of city improvements. I seem to notice that there's like a change. It just lights up some of the borders. I don't know what that's about. Right, you. Change. British militia. Hurry that. Okay, and that is the only pollution over there, right? I feel like we add some more pollution and I can't remember exactly where it was. Was it in South Africa? I could have been imagining that, too. You know, why are you guys down here? I don't need extra defenses. Those guys I'm good with. Yeah, and I pulled the only one from out of there. If Russia takes Istanbul, and then they go to war with the Allies at any point, their fleet will be able to leave Sevastopol. So I need to keep my fleet here. Just to keep an eye out for them. The subs are a part of that fleet. A lot of subs. Like hundreds of subs. And they're all just chilling in here. Along with a handful of destroyers, several battleships, and heavy cruisers, and I'm not sure about light cruisers, but it's a decent-sized fleet. They have another small one up here, which they probably used. They have a couple ships over here, and that's definitely what they used to get these guys. They probably built some destroyers right here as well. Because they can't get their battleships out of this area, since there are mines right here. Till you kill Finland, those mines block you. And then they've got one right here. But I don't think they have any reason to have used it yet. Okay, so we've wiped out the Japanese from this area. Our worker is almost over here, so we can start working on that. Boy, I want that road finished. I don't think I need a Matilda chilling here anymore. I'm just glad I was able to actually kill that transport. Okay, well, I think that's about... No. One more thing. Hurry that. Okay. Now let's jump over to next turn, and then I think we'll be done. Well, I will kick Portugal out again. So Russia seems to be focused on swallowing up the small countries around it. Communist China to start with, although they made peace for some reason, not sure why. Then they went to Sweden. They didn't take Norway, which would have been the next predictable one. Those are going to fight the Brazilian fleet. Brazil's got a decent number of ships, including a battlecruiser. Or, no, several battleships, actually. They didn't take Norway, which would have been my next move, if I were them. They went down to Turkey, and they go to war with Turkey pretty regularly in these games. Just generally not in this order. I've seen them go to war independently with Sweden, Turkey, and Communist China, but I've never seen one game where they went to war with all three. I have seen them wipe out Communist China. I'm a little surprised that they didn't. I don't care if they did one way or the other, honestly. I intend to wipe them out on my own. Frankly, for regular reasons. It doesn't offer me a huge tactical advantage, although there might be a little tactical advantage to it. The real reason I would wipe out Communist China is because I hate Communist China. On principle. Not everyone in it, but the government itself. Because Mao was an evil, evil bastard. And as was everything that he ever set up. So I intend to take it. And in this version of the war, China's going to come out on top. Actual China is. China was run by a democratic Protestant before. People can say whatever they want about Christianity. Any kind of Christianity. It is better than communism. Always has been. Not really communism, better than socialism. And China beforehand, it was actually pretty nice. And then, using the war as leverage, the Communist Chinese managed to seize control. And now we're in the mess that we are with China. If they take Damascus, that would put us in a really awkward position. Damascus has roads that lead right to me. In order to get to me from Turkey, they've got to go over some pretty inconvenient terrain, and none of it's roaded. Damascus has roads. As my planes are over here, if it really came down to it, I'd bomb the roads out. And he can only use Russian infantry to attack if he wants to try and take Nicosia. And even my militia is probably better than his infantry. I think his guys are like, I think it's 5'8", or something like that. They're pretty awful. Heck, German minor ally infantry, the Bulgarians, Romanians, Slovakians, and Hungarians, those guys will wipe the floor with Russian infantry. And that's saying something, because against basically any allied power, they're useless. The only reason I use them is as garrisons or intentional bait to draw out other allied forces that are more dangerous. Yeah, that one's fortified. Okay, so just move there to heal. There are the Netherlands. They have really weak infantry. Theirs is just the basic infantry, the same kind that Portugal and Turkey and Spain and all of South America and Mexico and everyone except Thailand and Persia has. And those guys, they're like 8-10 or something. They're not very good. So those infantry are minorly effective against them. Every other allied power, even the small weaker ones like Poland and Belgium. Well, excluding Persia. I did mention them specifically. They've all got better infantry. And then, of course, there's Thailand. Their infantry, I think, are as bad as the Russian ones. The Communist Chinese infantry are dreadfully awful. The Chinese ones are barely better, but they're a little better. And then the Thai infantry are awful. I think the Persians are at the lowest. Maybe the Communist Chinese are? I'm not sure which ones are worse. Is that it? Russia done? Nope, Russia not done. That guy was resting. Fortified and charged. There goes that radar. Awesome, more Lancasters. I gotta the South Africa infantry again. Cairo's almost there. He has another Bismarck that I think is out of fighter cover. Well, it has to be. Right, Brest. Their fighters aren't in the air yet. It might be. I don't think it's within Blackburn range, sadly. And there goes the last of my coastal defense ships as well. They were fun while they lasted. Sweet. Alright, let's start building British infantry. Yep, keep building more. It is a large city. It's not on a hill, though. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and rush Guam's production again. Try to get that back up to what it should be. And again, you people, get out. And stop walking in. I don't want to go to war with Portugal, but if they force my hand, I'm going to just take all of their stuff. Everything but Lisbon. And I feel like there was something else, but there probably wasn't. Yeah, no, I got everything put down properly. Yeah, no, that should be it. Alright. Well, I'm going to end this one here then. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.